UW360 is proudly supported by Pacific Office Automation, copy, print, workflow, and IT. Problem solved.
This is a story about UW's newest, oldest building, Denny Hall. It's been over 50 years since Denny's last renovation. And the building is finally getting a much-needed update as a critical part of UW's Restore the Core program to renovate campus's most historic, important, and visually striking buildings.
This building is so iconic in its visual nature. It is unique to the campus. It's the only French Renaissance chateau we have on campus. It's not collegiate Gothic.
They don't build it like that anymore. The first time you walk into the building, you can feel the history and see the history. And I mean, they don't have buildings like this. You don't build buildings like this anymore. So it's, that makes it special and unique and pretty awesome to be a part of. But we're trying to get everything to match.
Denny Hall has been brought into the 21st century with modern infrastructure, earthquake protection, and silver certification in LEED for environmental impact. And the building is so old, it had to be almost entirely gutted to do it.
We knew we were removing all interior elements, so we took down every wall that wasn't holding the building up. So you could see a cavernous 60 foot by 60 foot by 70 foot tall hole through the middle of this structure.
Coordinating a complete restoration of the interior is no small feat. But to really understand the true significance of the restoration, you need to understand the history of the building itself. Denny Hall was built in 1895, after the UW moved from its original location downtown, where the Olympic Fairmont Hotel stands now. For a time, it was the only building on campus, and as the university grew, Denny stood proudly for over 50 years until, in the mid-1950s, it was stricken by architectural tragedy.
It was remodeled considerably. The interior was completely redone with no respect whatever for the building's character. I taught it for 40 years, and in all that time, Denny was in its bad stage.
And bringing back our original building to some semblance of its original beauty after having gone through a dark period, you might say, literally dark, because the inside was very dark.
8-foot ceilings before in dark hallways to 26-foot vaulted ceiling is a huge transformation. It's impressive.
We've reopened up the core of the building. We've put this central stairway with a skylight on top, which was there originally and was removed in the 50s. We've increased the size of the entrance to make it large and welcoming, so it'll be a vibrant, active building. And because of this open space, there'll be a clarity of where you are relative to the whole. You'll be able to see the other floors. You'll be able to see people coming and going.
A restoration would be a rebuilding of Denny Hall as it was originally, its 1895 design, and that isn't what's happening. What's happening, I'm calling a renovation, revisiting. It's reinterpreting the building in 21st century terms.
There's a lot of people who care a lot about this building. It represents a lot for the campus as the first building on campus. So to get to be the people that come in and treat it with respect and bring it back to life is a real thrill.
Come see Denny Hall for yourself, for the first time in a long time, as it was meant to be.